Oh hi. Ho Chi Minh, the city in the south of Vietnam. The largest city of the country. The population -8 million. From 1887 to 1901, the capital of the French Indochina. From 1955 to 1975, the capital of the southern Vietnam. Saigon. First Pranoka was called and I was the largest port of Cambodia of the Poslengorsky period. After gaining this area by Vietnamese in 1698 until 1975, I carried the name Saigon, by the name of the river on which it is located. It is renamed into honor of the first president of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh. According to rules of a transliteration, the Vietnamese place names are written together. At the same time, the name Saigon is still distributed in colloquial Vietnamese. Ho Chi Minh is located in the south of Vietnam. In 1719 came to the south from the capital of the country, the city of Hanoi. Average height of the city above sea level 19 m. The square of the city makes 2096 km. Through the downtown there passes the river Saigon, in the east Nha Be. Climate of Ho Chi Minh, subequatorial. Are accurately expressed a damp season. From May to November. And a dry season. From December to April. Average annual temperature is very high and is 28 C. Average monthly temperature changes from 26 C in December up to 30 C in April. Average humidity of air 75%. Average annual level of rainfall 1931. As of 2012, 7,681,700 people lived in Ho Chi Minh, including 34,000 women and 47,000 men. Population density made 3666 people on square km. The urban population of Ho Chi Minh totaled 6,384,500 people, rural -1,297,200 people. In 1995, the population of Ho Chi Minh made 4,640,400 people. In 2000, 5,274,900 people. In 2005, 6,230,900 people. In 2010, card people. Level of birth rate was reduced from 15.9 promille in 2005 to 13.1 promille in 2011, and the death rate grew from 4 promille in 2005 to 5.6 promille in 2011. 6.3 promille in 2012. Thus, the rate of natural increase of the population in Ho Chi Minh was reduced from 11.9 promille in 2005 to 7.4 promille in 2011. 6.9 promille in 2012. The total coefficient of birth rate in 2012 was 1.33. On average in the country -2.05. And in 2005 1.52. On average in the country -2.11. Ho Chi Minh is one of the most densely populated cities of the world, population density in the central regions. Without rural counties. People per square kilometer make about 93.52% of the population make Vietnamese, 5.78% Chinese. Ho 0.34% Khmers, 0.1% Tiama. The region of Teo Linh is the center of the biggest Chinese community of Vietnam. Among Aho dialects, Hainan and Ahak are widespread. Wide circulation among citizens English and French. At the senior generation. Have languages. The Buddhism, including elements of Taoism, Confucianism and other schools, is professed by more than 80% of citizens. Catholicism, about 10%, atheists have consider about 7% of the population of the city. Also there are small communities of followers, Cao Dai, Protestantism, Islam, Hinduism and Baha'i faith. Ho Chi Minh has the status of the city of the central submission, that means province level. Administratively, Ho Chi Minh is divided into 19 urban areas. Khu and 5 rural counties. Hai and the districts of Ho Chi Minh include 259 city quarters, counties minus 63 rural communes. The Area 1, the central administrative and financial and business region of the city, the place of concentration of offices, hotels, consulates of the foreign states and educational institutions. The richest district of Ho Chi Minh, attracting the greatest number of tourists with the historical buildings and sites. A Basilica Notre Dame, Opera Theatre, the Central Post Office, the Mayor's Office, Palace of Reunion, Rex Hotel, a zoo and a botanical garden. Around Dian Thi Street and the Boulevard Nguyen Hu. The main trade zone of the city with a set of shopping centers and expensive branded shops is located. The Area 2, the new residential, business and shopping area of high-rise building. The new urban area is connected to the center and the neighboring areas, automobile bridges and a tunnel, and also the line of the subway. There are Office Vija Park Complex, high-rise housing estates of Canterville, Diamond Island, Dai Dien Perlin and Phuon Can. The Area 3, the densely populated residential area well known for the country houses in colonial style, Buddhist and Taoist pagodas and temples, and also the Museum of the Victims of War. Here the main railway station, a campus of the Economic University of Ho Chi Minh are located. There is a considerable Chinese community. The Area 4, the densely populated residential area known for several museums. Here old moorings of the Saigon port are located. The Area 5, the densely populated residential area with considerable Chinese community. The part of the territory is occupied with the Chinese quarter of Teo Linh. It is a lot of averages and higher educational institutions. Retail trade is developed, especially the markets. A network of hospitals. Among old building there are high-rise residential buildings, hotels and offices. Cinco Tower, Hung Vuong Plaza and Thuan Q Plaza. The Area 6, the densely populated residential area with considerable Chinese community. The part of the territory is occupied with the Chinese quarter of Teo Linh. Among old building high-rise residential buildings, hotels and offices. Richland Emerald. A pier. The Area 7, the new residential, shopping and industrial region, is connected to the neighboring Area 2nd Bridge through the River Saigon. There are Tan Thuan Export Processing Zone, the modern residential area of Phu Mai Hung. Saigon South.
Intended for middle and top class of Vietnamese and foreigners, high-rise housing estates of Dragon City, Sunrise City, The Average, Canton and Riviera Point, Office Petrol and Tower Complex. It is a lot of averages and higher educational institutions, including international.
Tan Duc Thang University. The Area 8, the densely populated residential area extending on both river banks. The Area 9, the new residential, business and industrial region. There are Saigon High-Tech Park, a high-rise housing estate of Richland Hill here. Also the area is known for the big entertaining Suy Tien Park. The Area 10, the densely populated residential area known for quarters of houses and temples of old construction. Here the campus of the Technological University of Ho Chi Minh is located.
The Area 11, the densely populated residential area known for quarters of houses and temples of old construction and also amusement park of D.
and Sen. There are high-rise residential buildings, hotels and offices. Flemington Tower. The Area 12, the new residential and business area, Quang Trung Software City specializing in production of the software and several technological educational institutions are based here.
The Area Binh Con, the residential area, is known for the tourist village of Binh Cu.
Located on the river bank. Here the Minh Dong bus station, largest in the city. East. The campus of the Ho Chi Minh Transport University, high-rise housing estates of Saigon Pearl and City Garden, meet quarters of houses and temples of old construction. The region of Bintang, the new residential area where numerous working migrants from rural areas settle. Here ancient Buddhist pagodas and quarters of rural building meet. The region of Govap, the residential area, is located a campus of the Ho Chi Minh Industrial University here, quarters of houses and temples of old construction meet. The region of Phan Nguyen, the densely populated residential area, is available the small Muslim community, meet both high-rise building, and quarters of houses and temples of old construction. The region of Thanh Binh, the residential area, are located the Tan Son Nhut Airport here. It is a lot of averages and higher educational institutions. The region of Tan Phu, the residential area, quarters of houses and temples of old construction meet here. The region of Chu Duc, the new residential and industrial region, the town of the Vietnamese National University and Military Academy are located here. The county of Binh Xuyen, the new inhabited suburb of Ho Chi Minh with considerable number of quarters of rural building. The county of Hoc Mon, the new inhabited suburb of Ho Chi Minh with considerable number of quarters of rural building.
The county Bus, the inhabited and industrial suburb of Ho Chi Minh with considerable number of quarters of rural building.
There are heavier plantations.
Here Tan Phu Truong Industrial Park are located and also tunnels Bus, also the Memorial Temple of B.
and Du. See attracting numerous tourists. The county of Nha Be, the inhabited suburb of Ho Chi Minh with considerable number of quarters of rural building. There are sites of mangrove forests.
The county Can Gieo, mainly rural district with considerable communities. The Khmer Krom and Time. A part of the territory of the county is occupied by the reserved mangrove woods. Sea beaches are popular. Ho Chi Minh is the most important economic and transport center of the southern Vietnam and attracts an essential share of the foreign investments going to the country.
More than 60% of capital investments in economy are the share of foreign investments, about a third on public sector, the rest on the private Vietnamese capital. Services sector makes 51.1% of economy of Ho Chi Minh, the industry and construction minus 47.7%, agriculture, fishery and forestry minus 1.2%. For the beginning of 2012 of 34.3% of land, 16.3% under forestry, 34.1 hectares, 15.7% under special needs, 33 hectares, and 11.5% under personal plots, 24 hectares, were used under agriculture. 71.8 hectares.
Despite crisis of the real estate market which fell on 2011-2012, the construction industry of Ho Chi Minh plays an important role in city economy.
Here large housing and office estates, hotels, shopping centers, industrial zones, objects of transport and power infrastructure including with participation of the private capital from Singapore, South Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Malaysia and Thailand are built.
In recent years in the city electronic industry, telecommunications, sectors of information and computer technologies, scientific research actively develop.
Solutions and Vgen and Apt Group. Among the largest foreign investments, the plant of chips Intel, the plant of computer Nidec and accessories, the plant of printed circuit boards and inkjet printers of Jabil Circuit, the plant of acoustic details for the Sony mobile phones, the plants of household electrical equipment and accessories of Toshiba, Panasonic and Fujifilm, the center of the software Robert Bosch, the research center Hewlett-Packard. In 2010 the industrial sector of Ho Chi Minh made products on $32 billion, that is 14.2% more than in previous year. In the city are developed textile, sewing, tanning and shoe, food, including processing of seafood and production of drinks. The car assembly, electronic, metalworking, metallurgical, chemical, pharmaceutical, building, glass, ceramic, woodworking, furniture industry and also electricity generation, building materials, various industrial and office equipment, products from plastic and rubber, jewelry. About 60% of industrial output are the share of 4 key segment: mechanical engineering and industrial equipment, chemical products, plastic and rubber, electronics and information technologies, food and drinks. There are about 300,000 small, medium-sized and large enterprises. In the Boson industrial zone several shipbuilding shipyards work. Near Chudik the large thermal power plant using oil products works. A part of the electric power for needs of Ho Chi Minh delivers the Power Phu complex, located in the province of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. In Ho Chi Minh some of the largest are based Vietnamese companies, including Petrovietnam Gas, the gas industry, Saigon Jewelry Holding and Phu Nguyen Jewelry Company. Jewelry, Isuzu Vietnam N, World Auto and Making Auto, Cars, Wine and Milk, Dairy Products, Sabeco N, Beer, Kintu Corporation, Confectionery and Soft Drinks, Viatronics 2 Duck, Household Electrical Equipment, Sacom, Electric and Telecommunication Cables, Pep Steel, Metalwork, Bin Min Plastic, Casumina. Tires. Savamex. Furniture. Fufon glass. Glass. Because of cheaper labor, the rent and less strict environmental standards, many foreign companies open the enterprises in the provinces adjoining Ho Chi Minh, for example, in Binh Duong. Panasonic, Nike, Adidas, H&M, Colgate-Palmolive, McDonald's. Dong. Robert Bosch, Toshiba, POSCO, PepsiCo, Nestle, and Berry Avanta. In Ho Chi Minh, more than 170 large and average markets. The most known, Bentan, Binte and Russian market. Thousands of the street and night markets and also modern shopping centers, supermarket chains and hypermarkets work. Busy trade highways are Nguyen Tre streets, Dong Co, Laloi, Lai Tu Trong, Hai Ba Trong, Levan Sai, Tun Nathip, Ladwain, Lathan Tun, Namintaki Koi India and Nguyen Van Ku. The Malaysian network of parks and N department stores, South Korean network of lot shopping department stores, the Thai supermarket chain Big C, the German supermarket chain Metro Cash and Carry are distinguished from the largest foreign investors in the industry. Among the largest shopping centers, Diamond Plaza. The area. Vincom Center. The area. Saigon Center. The area. Saigon Tax Trading Center. The area. Zen Plaza. The area. Now Zone Fashion Mall. The area. Parks and Plaza. The area. Upper View. The area. Saigon Square. The area. And Dong Plaza. The area. The Crescent Mall. The area. Parks and Paragon. The area. Lot Mart. The area. In Ho Chi Minh, the Stock Exchange of Ho Chi Minh, the headquarters of Asia Commercial Bank and Orient Commercial Joint Stock Bank and also regional offices of the international banks Hobby BB, Standard Chartered, Australia and New Zealand Banking Group, Citigroup, G Morgan Chase, Maybank and Bank of China are located. In Ho Chi Minh, the telecommunication company S-Phone is based. In Ho Chi Minh, 3 industrial export zones and 12 parks of high technologies are created. Quang Trung Software City, Saigon High Tech Park and Tan Phuan Export Processing Zone are distinguished from the largest projects. The International Airport Tan Son Nhat, the largest in the country, provides more than a half of all passenger aero traffic of the country. A decision on construction of the new international airport Lonkan, which is planned to graduate by 2025, is made, and Tan Son Nhat entirely will switch to internal routes.
In Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam Air Service Company, Jetstar Pacific Airlines and Vietjet Air Airlines and also the Airports Corporation of Vietnam Company, the state operator of all civil airports of Vietnam, are based.
In 2011, the River Port of Saigon processed 4.53 million TEU, in 2012 6.4 million TEU. The part of Port Moorings was moved to Deepwater Tankan on the seacoast. Province of Beria-Vungtao. Ho Chi Minh is the most important point of the Trans-Vietnamese Railroad Hanoi-Ho Chi Minh. In Ho Chi Minh construction, the joint Vietnamo-Japanese project of 2 lines of the subway is conducted. Opening was planned for 2017, but it is postponed for 2020. Line 1 will consist of underground, 2.6 km, and land, 17.1 km. Sites which will connect the Market B and Than, the area, with Sui Tien bus station near amusement park of Su I Tien area. Line 2 will connect the Binh Than Market, the area, to the Tham Luong station, the area 12, and will include in the structure 9.6 km of the underground site. Through Ho Chi Minh there pass national highways of Clie, connects the province of Lang Son to Cà and Clie, connects provinces Dong Nay and Beria-Vungtao to Ho Chi Minh. Within Ho Chi Minh there are automobile bridges of Th. Thiem 2008 and Phu 2009, and also underwater automobile Th Tunnel Thiem 2011.
Saigon Passenger Transportation Company N.
Saigon Bus acts as the largest bus operator. In 2007 Ho Chi Minh was visited by about 3 million foreign tourists. About 70% of all foreign tourists who visited Vietnam. In 2010, 3.1 million. In 2011, 3.5 million. In 2010 about 1.8 million Vietnamese went abroad through the international airport of Ho Chi Minh in the tourist or business purposes. As of 2010 the tourism revenue of Ho Chi Minh and show business was about $1 billion, that is 17% more than in previous year. In the city there are several museums, including the City Museum, the Museum of the Vietnamese History, the Museum of Revolution, the Museum of Armed Forces of Southeast Asia, the Museum of the Victims of War, the Museum of Women of Southeast Asia, Museum of Fine Arts, House Museum of Nai Ron. Among locals the tourist village Binh Quoi is also popular.
Among the largest hotels of the international class there is Sofitel Plaza, Rex, Sheraton, Park Hyatt, Saigon, Renaissance Riverside, Caravel, New World, Lot Legend, Windsor Plaza, Intercontinental Asiana, Sherwood, Majestic, Novotel, Amara, Movenpick, Equatorial, Somerset Vista, Indochine Park Tower, Continental.
Architecture. The city violently develops. There were both Vietnam's first multi-storied buildings and classical skyscrapers, Bitexco Tower, 262 m. Vietcombank Tower, 206 m. Saigon 1 Tower N, 195 m. Sabeka World Trade Center N, 170 m. Saigon Times Square N, 164 m. Petroland Tower, 155 m. Dragon City, 153 m. The Everick 2, 152 m. Bid Tower, 152 m. Canton Plaza, 150 m. Saigon Trade Center N 145M. Canterville Premier 144M. Cinco Tower 138M. Saigon Pearl 135M. Sunrise City 131M. Lim Tower 125M. Hung Vuong Plaza 120M. City Garden 120M. Vincom Center 115M. Diamond Island 113M. Richland Emerald 112M. The Everkai 112M. Tuan Q Plaza 110M. The Vista Towers 110M. Tumhoi Sienna Plaza 110M. The Flemington 106M. Saigon Center N 106M. The Manor Office Del 106M. Sailing Tower 105M. The Manor Residential 103M. Fico Tower 102M. Centec Tower 101M.
At the end of 2014 in Hokkaido, construction of the highest building of the city, 81-story Tower of Landmark 81 with a height of 350 meters began.
In Hokkaido, the Vietnamese National University, the Scientific Universities of Hokkaido, the Hokkaido University of the Public Humanities, the Technological University of Hokkaido, the International University of Hokkaido, the University of Information Technologies of Hokkaido and the Hokkaido University of Economy and the Right, and also the Vietnamese Aviation Academy, the Bank University of Hokkaido, the Economic University of Hokkaido, the Architectural University of Hokkaido, the University of Arts of Hokkaido, the Hokkaido University of Medicine and Pharmaceutics, the Pedagogical University of Hokkaido, the Hokkaido University of Agriculture and Forestry, Non Lam University, the Hokkaido University of Culture, the Hokkaido Legal University, the Hokkaido Transport University, the Hokkaido Industrial University, the Saigon University, the Tunduk Theng University, the Open University of Hokkaido, the Medical University Pham Nguyen Thach, the Saigon Technological University, the Hokkaido University of Sport and Physical Culture, the Hokkaido University of Technical Training, the International University of Royal Institute of Technology of Melbourne, the Vietnamese German University, the private Saigon International University, the Hokkaido University of Foreign Languages and Information Technologies, the Hoa Sen University, the Hong Bang University, the Van Hai University, which are its part are located. And Van Lang University, Institute of Technology of Mail and Telecommunications, Saigon Institute of Information Technologies, and Hokkaido Conservatory, campuses of the University of Foreign Trade, National Academy of Public Administration, University of Water Resources and Pastors Institute. In Hokkaido are located Chach Hospital,
Private Eye Hospital Khao Thang and Private Hospital of Malaysian Network Columbia Asia and
in honor of the city, the street of Hokkaido in Street Petersburg is called. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.